little bit of extra stuff today. Not really gonna try to ramble too much. I was just thinking, had a little bit of a fun run earlier, and was looking at just nature and being a part of it. How much you kind of take for granted, And I'm sitting here, and it's been talked about several times about getting to a place in enlightenment. And what we do when we seek that. And when I think about it, I'm more so in that idea of why does enlightenment have to be a destination? 1 second. So, like, when we are on these travels, I would say, we really get lost in what we suppose our destination is. And this is really just kind of inspired by our buddy Spiritual Gains. He had a video earlier this morning, and it was just before I went on my little run. And I was kind of dwelling on something that he mentioned. When you go into nature, if you've never been somewhere before, the path ahead is a journey. It is an adventure. And when we are in the midst of that adventure, in the midst of that journey, and we seek the beauty that's within that in itself is enlightenment. Now, I don't mean this is the end-all be-all. Enlightenment, I believe I've said it before, is merely a stepping stone. It is that idea that there is more to the adventure at hand. It is the realization there is purpose to this adventure, to this path that we're on. And honestly, sometimes we can be on the wrong path. Let's just take an aspect of nature. If it is one of those times where we go down a path that's not so much of a beaten trail, and it's covered in critters and poisonous fauna or flora, I should say, not fauna, my bad. Yeah. All right, well, anyway, there's poisonous fauna too. Regardless, we go down an unbeaten trail. In a sense, that is paving your destiny. You're paving the way to the unknown. And that's what we are in life. We're paving every step of the way. Even if we're walking down a cobblestone road or a something that's just been say ordained, and that this is the way to go. Unless you've traveled that, it is all a new experience. It is all exploration. I know I've said that many times in the aspect of like the childlike mind. And in a sense, we should keep that. Like when we look forward to a destination or an end goal, and say we twist our ankle or trip over a root, any of those small little things, small tendencies that are a hiccup, it decimates the whole agenda. Like, we're totally done. We're not able to follow through with what we had intended. So, in a sense, why should a perceived obstacle totally wash away the destination? You know, while on my run, I was thinking back to track days and how running in a circle, you went more places than walking a straight line into nowhere. I was thinking back on the times where some of my deepest thoughts would be in my most tired and fatigued body. And earlier I was a little tired, not to admit, but I sat there and I made a particular goal and I kept walking a little bit. And it wasn't but a hop and a skip away that I realized I'm not tired. I should be more tired if there was something I was sought to gain from this little nature run. So when I think about it, I kept running. I ran for a little while longer until my legs kind of felt like jelly a little bit, and that was good. And after that, I focused on my breathing, and all the while I was thinking that enlightenment isn't this goal. Much like my initial goal for my run, it wasn't all it made out to be. So we as a whole, as an awakened society, shouldn't look at enlightenment or awakening as an end game. That is merely the stepping stone. It is a door into seeking the vast amount that is beyond. It is that step into the darkness to shine that light. When we are having doubts of where we are or what we're doing, it is in these doubts that challenge us to see the bigger picture. And more often than not, I've noticed we let those doubts get to us. We let the minor hiccups deter us from being more than what we see ourselves. And that's just it. How we see ourselves, how we see our actions, how we see our path and where we've been as to where we might go. Honestly, I really do believe it's the simplest of things. You know, after the amendment, Rule 32 of Zombieland, it's the little things. And it really is the smallest things, whether they be hiccups, whether they be obstacles, whether they be stepping stones. They allow for enormous perspective. I was enjoying the simplest aspect of breathing fresh air. We've been cooped up for a really long time. This is one of those hindrances. This is one of those things that goes this is one of those things that goes against everything that we're meant to be. Reconnecting to ourselves, to the nature around us, to each other, is going to be one of those vital stepping stones. I'm not talking about ascension, awakening, or enlightenment, or I am. Either way, it very well could be the same thing. As I said, each of these things are stepping stones. When we move forward and we seek greater things, do we ourselves not become greatness in order to achieve those goals? So, when I really think about it, I would rather put my energy, my vibrations, my effort into being more natural, more at peace with the moment. I've said that many times, even though I understand it can be a difficult task. I really think the only reason why it is a difficult task is we allow ourselves to get caught up in the hiccups and those small obstacles and the little twisted ankle and the misstep, the dropping of the grocery bag. What's a dented can over a good meal in the inn? So I really hope we can all kind of take a small breath and allow ourselves to be present in that breathing. I know we've done it much over the time that we've been together here on this channel, that conscious breathing, being here, being now. And it's really one thing to say it, and but it's really an entirely different thing to practice it. That's kind of what today's little musings would be. Is I've been thinking about the last show, how when we seek enlightenment per se, that we are looking to make a goal, or we're looking to attain a higher functioning. As I know I've said though, we're already there. We're exactly it. Like all of these small stepping stones that we think is a high jump or a huge hurdle or the mountain in which we need to climb. It's really just a stepping stone. And it is making each of those that allows us to appreciate each one more. You know, we all have insurmountable potential. We all have a means to overcome whatever it is that stands in our way. More often than not, it's ourselves that's in our own way. Now, I'm not going to harp and fuss about things that we should do. I mean, it's not for me to say that. You know what you need to do. I know what I need to do. Saw a beautiful post earlier. It's those things that trigger us or really get under our skin. These are blessings because that shows us what it is that we need to heal. And I think that's a beautiful thing. Introspective is one of those key aspects that makes us unique. We not only can see the world, view it from different angles, imagine alternative perspectives, but it's when we look inside here and look inside here that really makes us stand apart. Not only is it our purpose to learn and grow and help piece together this natural world, but also be in it, enjoy it, help preserve creation. Because we in ourselves is the creator. Having this knowledge would be another stepping stone. From that, we create the blessings, the reality around us, and manifest those wild and wondrous dreams. You know, I'm very appreciative of the community that has been grown on this channel. Very appreciative of the family. What I mean by that is the entire human race. We are one big family. More people are starting to connect. It's almost as if a rebirth. coming into the world and realizing everyone around me is brothers, sisters, and we're here to support and help each other. It is within each of us that loving and divine spark that allows us to be impervious to the darkness that wishes to manipulate things. Because when we realize that we have that inner light, we can bring our own darkness to that light. And it's a beautiful thing. And as I said a minute ago, it's not for me to tell you how, tell you when. I'm more than happy to offer any advice, possibly even guide. But through it all is that first stepping stone of introspective. Taking that look within ourselves and seeing that beauty that comes from here. It is a wonderful, wonderful experience to finally let go of the boulders that we keep shackled to our body. All these doubts, our self hindrances. And it is my hope and my wish that anyone that ever comes across my path, anyone here on the channel, that if you're not seeing it within, at least know that I do. And maybe, just maybe, my perspective will allow the beginnings of that introspective. We have so much potential. We have so much greatness. Creation allowed us to be our own creators. And with this, it is much easier for us to realize that creating a sense of wholesomeness is far more beneficial than allowing ourselves to create and manifest a struggle because we perceive the journey to be a hard one or an ordinous task. I don't believe that. I really, really believe that every single journey is a beautiful one. I believe we all have a story. We can all be that hero. We can all be that romantic fairy tale. And however you wish to see it, can be and will be. If there is something that you wish to seek, then seek. and it should be found. There's something you've wished to know, ask. What's the worst that can be given? If information is false, then it's good information, to stay away or build from it. If you wish to enter, knock. Door will open, just like enlightenment, wisdom, whichever you want to see it as. It's really up to us and the choice to have it, to embrace it. So, I don't want to ramble too much today. I wanted to keep it a little short, spread a little love, some goodness. This is one of those things that we're all able to do and we're all able to be a part of. So, when I see these things, when I perceive a more so wholesome thing, all of it,
It's never been easy.
I really do think that it's right there. It's not some far off dream or far off destination. All we have to do is look and reach out and grab it. We, more often than not, can't see the forest because of the trees. Stop looking at the trees and start listening. Just be there. If you have a forest that's nearby or somewhere that is a part of nature that's been untouched or preserved, I really, really, really would like for you and anyone that you may know to venture into that space. Sure, embrace the sights, embrace the smells, but do your best to allow yourself to become part of it, to allow the dropping of senses. Instead of being within sense, just be. You must first embrace the essence of being before we're allowed to perceive with our senses, right? So, why is it sometimes harder for us to forget our senses and be present? It doesn't take anything. It doesn't take sound, taste, smell, touch, sight to be present. And what I really, really mean by that is to release your tensions. Release tension in your forehead, your jaw, neck, shoulders. And do that same thing like a tidal, like a tide, not a tidal formation, but like a tide. Let it recede. The push and pull. We are water, right? So be water. As mighty as the ocean, as calm as a brook, and as beautiful as the falls. I don't want to seem like talking towards simple fixes. I merely mean the simplicity of being, in and of itself, is a marvelous tool, a marvelous stepping stone. And from there, you can choose your path, choose your adventure, choose your story. First, need to be present. You take a fantasy novel. The hero is first made present, made known, right? Even though something could be foreshadowed or grand scheme of things can be assumed, you must have the hero present. We're all our own heroes. We're all our own villains. It's our choice to first stand outside of that story and forge our own. In doing so, we're able to embrace a light that seems surreal. We're also put forth on a path into the unknown. There is extraordinary beauty in that. So, got a little chatter and stuff. One second. Hmm. Um, I really think that might be just a little bit of what I got for us today. Like I said, I don't want it to drone on. One second. Hola. Hey, feud. So, what you got? I'll return it between two different platforms. Sorry. Um. Well, on this platform, let me add the Discord channel. I'll look for the link in the chat. I believe Jay's got a link for us as well. You're all welcome to join on that. You know, Discord chat allows for more of this type of stuff, and I share a lot of different things I like to listen to and different musings, and I share some of my writings. So, yeah, do that if you like. I had something else I was gonna say. Sorry, y'all. I'm just kind of fluttered out of there. Ah, we have a new person. So. I would like to do a different, well, not really different, but just a go ahead. with whenever we do a meditation or a soul search or however you would like to view it, it is an important aspect that we should just be here in the present breathing. I know I've said it many times and I know I've done it many times, but sometimes it's nice to reiterate. Now, I'm going to change up a little bit of, let's see what we got. I think it might be a good way for us to do something slightly different on the tunes. Let me see. Yeah, I like this one. So, as we move forward, if you're at all able, especially later today or right now, I really would encourage stepping out into nature and allowing yourself to move forward in this journey unencumbered by doubt, a sense of what's to come, and just allow the stepping stones to fall in place. So, take a few breaths for me. Just deep cleansing breaths. And each deep breath, relax the lines in your forehead. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your shoulders to fall and not carry the weight of the world. And with this little bit, I would like to transport us to a sacred space, one of pure nature, in which we easily intermingle. Keep breathing natural, fluid breaths. And as we are surrounded by the sacred nature, take a step forward, easing your being through all that's around you. Taking in all of your senses with the breath and releasing them as you exhale, coming back present. Allow for the smells to fill your nostrils, the noises of nature to echo through you. Beautiful sight all around. The taste of fresh air. The touch of the healing wind. And exhaled away. Still moving forward. Allowing ourselves to deepen this adventure. Whatever you may feel, see, hear, taste, touch, intricate smells of life around you. Exhale away, become a part of it. More steps, deeper into relaxation, deeper into this sacred space, becoming one with nature, creation, going back to the soul within all of it. A sacred, loving, peaceful journey. Realizing these are the very steps in which we take every day. Allow the warmth of this space to refuel that fire within. Allow the calm, the peace, blanket you in a robe of serenity. Natural breaths, calming, even more relaxed. Allow yourself to venture deeper. Until there is this marvelous clearing, vast in a wonderful and beautiful light. With calming breaths, relaxed being, step into the light, feeling all that is, that was around you. Allow your senses to become whole with the nature beneath your feet, recharging you, giving you foundation. And allow this light to shine down with a divine sense of wonder, love, and peace. Let it radiate over your being, merging with this natural sacredness. Still breathing, still calm, stay relaxed. As we are one with creation in all forms, let that revitalize the Creator within us. I want you to take 3 slow, deep breaths. As if shedding any unwanted weight, unneeded energy, releasing the chains that have binded us. And outstretch your arms, your legs, your body. Allow your being to encompass this sacred space and this holy light. And as we take one final deep, loving, peaceful, relaxed breath, filling our entire self. Exhale gently, coming back to the beautiful, revitalized, divine being that you are. Sending abundant amounts of love to you. I'm sending peace and light and clarity to each of you. It is in all these moments, in every moment of the day, that we can find this sacred space and beautiful appreciation for it. So with that, I sincerely hope that each of you have a wonderful, beautiful, and glorious day filled with love, light, and peace. With that, my heart and soul out to everyone. Love, light, and peace. Stay blessed. Stay uplifted. Stay grounded to that creation. Much love. Y'all have a beautiful day.